I want to thank all of you for your testimony. We'll now begin questioning, and I recognize myself for 5 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, over-the-counter medications are widely used to treat common ailments such as colds, headaches, and seasonal allergies. In fact, more than 240 million Americans use OTC products every year and trust these affordable remedies to get well and to stay well. Before Congress authorized the over-the-counter Monograph drug user fee program in 2020, the OTC Monograph system was slow and it was outdated, leading to new products being stuck in the pipeline for years with no light at the end of the tunnel. Professionally, as a pharmacist, I know how important it is for patients to have access to safe and reliable and affordable OTC drugs. I have recommended them in my professional career many times and continue to recommend them to people. That's why I was proud to support the enactment of this program, which reformed the regulation of OTC monograph drugs and authorized the FDA to assess and collect user fees dedicated to OTC monograph drug activities. To date, we are now seeing additional investment domestically in research and development, leading to new innovative OTC medicines that will continue to save Americans and our healthcare system money. As a result, consumers now have access to over 100,000 of these over-the-counter products. Mr. Menzel, I want to ask you, how has AMUFA enabled the FDA to respond faster to emerging safety issues?
Thank you, Mr. Carter. So the key aspect of AMUFA is predictability. And whenever you have a predictable monograph system, it allows for innovation and it allows for a focus on safety from the FDA. Imagine if you had a new drug application system that required all of the reviews for products that are generally recognized as safe and effective. It would be a waste of resources. So this monograph system and the AMUFA reforms allow for a focus on safety and efficiency as well as innovation.
Great, thank you for that answer. Mr. Ruiz, are there any new modern alternative testing methods that could replace the use of animal testing?
Yes, sir. These methods are widely used throughout the world to approve different types of chemicals, including sunscreens. These are called new alternative methods. They include advanced in silico testing methodologies and in vitro methods, which were actually developed by the cosmetics industry, since in most of the world, sunscreens are cosmetics. And there are animal bans in place prohibiting the testing of sunscreens due to that legislation. So these science is funny. Science doesn't stand still. It evolves. Over the last 5-10 years, we see light speed changes in terms of the toxicological methods that are used to verify the safety of different types of products and ingredients worldwide. These are accepted by the Environmental Protection Agency. These are used by the Center for Food Drugs in FDA. However, in CEDAR, these are not yet accepted, but the science is there right now. With the advent of artificial intelligence, it will get only better. And I think this is the way that we can facilitate the approval and innovation process for new ingredients, which are much needed to protect American consumers without sacrificing safety.
Good, and you do feel like, obviously, that it would really accelerate the approval process by using AI, by using new alternative methods?
Yes, sir. As a result of using these different types of methods for evaluating safety, we see that our global counterparts are able to approve sunscreens in about 3 years period. In the United States, if we follow FDA's guidelines under the 2016 guidelines for determining generally recognized as safe and effectiveness, and also the PharmacoConnect MUST guidelines, it would take about 10 years to conduct all those studies, not including the review cycle associated with FDA review. So if we put our money where we get the biggest bang for the buck, it would be with regards to establishing modern methods that replace the outdated, archaic methods which are based on animals.
All right. Thank you for that. Mr. Menzel, real quick, what changes can we expect to see in the reauthorization of AMUFA?
Yeah, thank you. With the reauthorization, there's improvements in the quality of surveillance and compliance with GMP or good manufacturing practices. As I'd mentioned, there's the addition of 11 full-time employees, which we see also as important in terms of being self-funded. And we believe addressing the arrears list is important to make sure all the companies are paying their fair share. And then expanding, as was just mentioned by my panel member, the non-animal testing methods to accelerate the sunscreen approvals.
Good. Thank you very much for that response. At this, I yield back, and